Top 5 Snipers in History. Number 1, Simo Häyhä. Häyhä was a Finnish soldier who, using an iron-sighted bolt-action rifle, amassed the highest recorded confirmed kills as a sniper in any war, ever. Häyhä was born in the municipality of Rotjärvi near the present-day border of Finland and Russia and started his military service in 1925. His duties as a sniper began during the Winter War, 1939 to 1940, between Russia and Finland. During the conflict, Häyhä endured freezing temperatures up to -40 degrees Celsius. In less than 100 days, he was credited with 505 confirmed kills, 542 if including unconfirmed kills. However, the unofficial frontline figures from the battlefield places the number of sniper kills at over 800. Besides his sniper kills, he was also credited with 200 from a Suomi AP-31 submachine gun, topping off his total confirmed kills at 705. How Häyhä did all this was amazing. He was basically on his own all day, in the snow, shooting Russians, for 3 months straight. Of course, when the Russians caught wind that many soldiers were being killed, they thought, well, this is war, there's bound to be casualties. But when the generals were told that it was one man with a rifle, they decided to take a bit of action. First, they sent in a counter-sniper. When his body was returned, they decided to send in a team of counter-snipers. When they didn't come back at all, they sent in a whole goddamn battalion. They took casualties and couldn't find him. Eventually, they ordered an artillery strike, but to no avail. You see, Häyhä was clever, and this was his neck of the woods. He dressed completely in white camouflage. He used a smaller rifle to suit his smaller frame, being only 5 feet 3 inches, and increase his accuracy. He used an iron sight to present the smallest possible target. A scoped sight would require the sniper to raise his head for sighting. He compacted the snow in front of the barrel so as not to disturb it when he shot, thus revealing his position. He also kept snow in his mouth, so his breath did not condense and reveal where he was. Eventually, however, he was shot in the jaw by a stray bullet during combat on March 6, 1940. He was picked up by his own soldiers, who said half his head was missing. However, he didn't die and regained consciousness on the 13th. The day peace was declared. Once again, total kills, 505 sniper plus 200 submachine equals 705 total confirmed kills, all in less than 100 days. Number 2, Carlos Norman Hathcock II. Hathcock has one of the most impressive mission records of any sniper in the Marine Corps. Let's forget about the dozens of shooting championships he won. During the Vietnam War, he amassed 93 confirmed kills. The Vietnam Army put a $30,000 bounty on his life for killing so many of their men. Rewards put on U.S. snipers by the NVA, North Vietnamese Army, typically amounted to, say $8. It was Hathcock who fired the most famous shot in sniper history. He fired a round over a very long distance, which went through the scope of an enemy sniper, hit him in the eye, and killed him. Hathcock and Roland Burke, his spotter, were stalking the enemy sniper, which had already killed several Marines, which they believed was sent to kill him specifically. When Hathcock saw a flash of light reflecting off the enemy's scope, he fired at it in a split second, pulling off one of the most precise shots in history. Hathcock reasoned that the only way this was possible would have been if both snipers were aiming at each other's scopes simultaneously, and he fired first. However, although the distance was never confirmed, Hathcock knew that it would have been easy for both snipers to kill each other because of the flight time. The white feather was synonymous with Hathcock. He kept one in his hat, and he removed it only once for a mission. Keep in mind that he volunteered for this mission, but he had to crawl over 1,500 yards of enemy territory to shoot an NVA commanding general. Information wasn't sent until he was en route. He volunteered for a mission he knew nothing about. It took 4 days and 3 nights without sleep of inch-by-inch crawling. One enemy soldier almost stepped on him as he laid camouflaged in a meadow. At another point, he was nearly bitten by a viper, but he didn't flinch. He finally got into position and waited for the general. When he arrived, Hathcock was ready. He fired one round and hit the general through the chest, killing him. The soldiers started a search for the sniper, and Hathcock had to crawl back to avoid detection. They never caught him. What nerves of steel. Number 3, Adelbert F. Waldron. Waldron once held the record for the highest number of confirmed kills for any American sniper in history, until Chris Kyle, see above. However, it is not just his impressive kill record that makes him one of the best, but also his incredible accuracy. This excerpt from Inside the Crosshairs, Snipers in Vietnam by Colonel Michael Lee Lanning describes just what I'm talking about. One afternoon, he was riding along the Mekong River on a tango boat when an enemy sniper on shore pecked away at the boat. While everyone else on board strained to find the antagonist, who was firing from the shoreline over 900 meters away, Sergeant Waldron took up his sniper rifle and picked off the Viet Cong out of the top of a coconut tree with one shot, this from a moving platform. Such was the capability of our best sniper. Nuff said. If there were a scale of difficulty for shots like these, it would be next to impossible to beat. Well, let's try to do that anyway. Here's White Feather. Number 4, Corporal Francis Pegahmagabow. 3 times awarded a military medal and twice seriously wounded, Pegahmagabow was an expert marksman and scout, credited with 378 German kills and capturing 300 plus more. He was an Ojibwa warrior with the Canadians in battles like those at Mount Sorrel. As if killing nearly 400 Germans wasn't enough, he was also awarded medals for running messages through very heavy enemy fire, for directing a crucial relief efforts when his commanding officer was incapacitated, and for running through enemy fire to get more ammo when his unit was running low. Though a hero among his fellow soldiers, he was virtually forgotten once he returned home to Canada. Regardless, he was one of the most effective snipers of World War I. Number 5, Ludmila Pavlichenko. In June 1941, Pavlichenko was 24, and Nazi Germany was invading the Soviet Union. She was among the first volunteers and asked to join the infantry. She was assigned to the Red Army's 25th Infantry Division. From there, she became one of 2,000 female snipers in the Soviet forces. Her first 2 kills were made near Belyavka using a Mosin Nagant bolt-action rifle with a PE-4 power scope. The first action she saw was during the conflict in Odessa. She was there for 2.5 months and notched 187 kills. When they were forced to relocate, she spent the next 8 months fighting in Sevastopol on the Crimean Peninsula. There she recorded 257 kills, and for this feat, she was cited by the Southern Army Council. Pavlichenko's total confirmed kills during World War II was 309, 36 of those were enemy snipers.